Hi Sonu Sood garu, how are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Namaste. I'm
Namaskar.
super fine.
Yeah.
Hi Amyra.
Hi.
Looking so beautiful and gorgeous.
So are you?
Oh, thank you. So, Kung Fu, yoga.
Yeah.
Yes.
Kung Fu ki yoga ki relation ఏంటి అన్నది అర్థం కాలేదన్నమాట ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్.
Kung Fu and yoga are both forms which, if you talk about yoga, you talk about India, and if you talk about Kung Fu, you talk about China.
China, yeah.
So when India and China come together,
Okay.
that's when Kung Fu yoga comes.
Wow.
So both are, that's why, Indian artists and the Chinese artists, they come on the same platform and make a film like Kung Fu yoga.
Wow.
He pointed at me when he said Indian artist, not at himself. Huh? Now
Yeah.
he's become really
Yeah, Indian artist.
Sonu's
Like
become
Indian-
international.
I said Indian artists.
So you were like Indian artist.
He is not Indian artist and he is not China artist. He is Indo-Chinese artist.
He is
Indo-Chinese.
international. Sonu Sood
Now
has
he has
gone
become that.
international.
We are all on the same plane, yeah.
యా వండర్ఫుల్ ఆపర్చునిటీ డెఫినెట్గా.
Yeah.
ఇండియన్ చైనీస్ రెండు ఫిల్మ్ ఫ్రాటర్నిటీ కలిసి చేస్తున్న సినిమా అంటే అసలు ఈ ప్రాజెక్ట్ థాట్ ఎలా వచ్చింది ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్?
I remember first time I got a message from the production house that we are making this film, and I remember when Modi ji had gone to China, they had announced a huge Indo-Chinese production. The film should happen, and both the countries should come together.
ఎస్ ఎస్.
So Kung Fu Yoga was the first film that was planned that the Indian and Chinese cultures have to come together on the same platform.
Okay.
And when I got the first message for this film, so I was pretty excited about it, and I was really looking forward going and shooting in China with all those Chinese actors, and I feel the whole experience was phenomenal. Though it took around 8-10 months, and we traveled in 4 different countries. But like I always say that when you enjoy on the sets, that's when the film works, and we thoroughly enjoyed on the sets.
Amyra, how did you get into this project and how about your character in the movie?
I think y'all were shooting with Ileana first, and then there was something, I don't know what happened genuinely.
Okay.
And I think I know that somehow my name came into this because of Sonu.
Credits
No,
goes to
actually
Sonu Sood
she
in
deserved
this
it.
film.
I remember there's one of my friend who had suggested her name.
Okay.
And
And then I auditioned.
Then she auditioned.
Oh.
I
and
was one of the, because there were ongoing auditions.
Okay.
And I didn't even know what I was auditioning for. Suddenly I got this English script, and I'm like, Arey, this is really weird, because even in Bollywood, we've never had an English scene,
Okay.
you know? So I was just like, okay, I didn't know what was going on, nothing. I auditioned, then suddenly 1 month later, hadn't heard anything from anybody, nothing. I realized that they called me saying that you got the film, now we need to pack you up and send you to China and train you. And then later I found out that actually I was even like sent in for the audition. Like my name even came up because Sonu had apparently mentioned it to them. Both me and Disha.
yeah, it's
Both of us.
ఇద్దరిని మీరే ఇన్సిస్ట్ చేశారా ఫర్ దోస్ క్యారెక్టర్స్ దోస్ టూ
No, I remember we were shooting in Dubai in one of the hotels, and when they were shooting, and Jackie and Stanley, in between the shots, they were telling that, do you have anyone, in India, just recommend her. So, but at the time, I knew about Amyra, but we never
met.
And then I spoke to one of my friends, and he had.
ఇంతమంది హీరోయిన్స్ ఉండగా వై అమైరా?
Why Amyra? Because she deserves it.
Okay.
She's very, very good, and Kung Fu Yoga was always written in her destiny. The rest is all just, all we can just talk about it endlessly, but I think she deserves to be here, and that's why she's here today.
సో ఒక ఇండో చైనీస్ ఫిల్మ్ చేయడంలో ఎలాంటి కొత్త స్టెప్స్ తీసుకున్నారు మీరు?
Both the countries are really looking forward to this film.
Yes.
So it was very important to have the flavor of both the countries, the culture of both the countries, and to be shot in both the countries. We have shot major portions in Jaipur, and the film is also the story is also from India, and it gets into China and Tibet and all these areas.
Yeah.
And that's why it's a right Indo-Chinese film, with a collage of Indian and Chinese actors, and locations which I think everyone will connect to.
జరిపించానంటాను.
ఇది ఇండియన్ మ్యాజిక్. ప్రపంచం మొత్తం ఆయన్ని ఫాలో అవుతూ ఉంటారు. ఎవ్రీబడి విల్ వెయిట్ ఫర్ హిస్ ఫిల్మ్స్ అండ్ నాట్ ఓన్లీ యాక్షన్, అంటే యాక్షన్లో ఆయన కింగ్, ఇంకా ఆయనకి మించి లేరు అనేది ప్రూవ్ చేసేసుకున్నారు. మెయిన్గా ఈ సినిమాలో బాగా ఎంటర్టైన్ చేసే పార్ట్ ఏంటి? వాట్ ఈస్ దట్ వన్ పర్టికులర్ ఎలిమెంట్ దట్?
You'll see Jackie Chan dancing for the first time in this.
Yeah,
He's
we
done
have
lots
seen
of
that in
action,
that song.
so he'll be dancing. And
That one particular step is there, no, in the song?
yeah, you know that you have the Indian
Yeah,
step
Indian
like this,
step,
you know, something
everything.
like that.
Yeah.
So that's the USP again for his Jackie Chan fans.
We got to know that is your idea completely to make Jackie Chan dance.
I wanted that Indian number to it, and when one day we just thought about it and I shared with him. So the director was very excited about it, and all the actors, you know, I think everyone said, let's do it. And then I spoke to my friend Farah Khan, and I said, you know, you should have to do the number, and she was pretty excited about it, and this is how it happened. Yeah.
What is the differences between Bollywood and Tollywood, or Bollywood and Collywood, everything?
But this wasn't really treated as Chinese cinema. I mean, it's an English film.
Okay.
We just happened to shoot it with a full Chinese crew because at the end of the day, it is Jackie Chan production.
Yes.
I think, you know, because like I've worked in Collywood, so for me, there was no issue with the language barrier. I mean, like I'm used to being on set with people I can't always understand verbally.
Right.
But even the Chinese are very vocal when it comes to their body language. So when they talk to you, they use their hands, they use their, like, you know, their expressions. So somehow you do kind of understand. And I think it's fun because I think sometimes you're just like wondering, okay, what are they saying exactly?
Okay.
And then it becomes like a funny thing, you know. And I really enjoyed working on this
Did
set.
you learn Chinese while working for the film?
No, I'm trying to like brush up on some Tamil and now I have to learn Chinese. No, nahi hoga. Mujhse nahi hoga.
ఓకే, ఎక్కడ వర్క్ చేస్తే అక్కడ ఆ లాంగ్వేజ్ నేర్చుకోవాలంటే కష్టమే. ఆయన మీరు నేర్చుకున్నారా చైనీస్?
You know, I had a teacher in Chinese. I just wanted to learn, though I was not required for the film, but I just wanted to converse with them in Chinese. So I had 15-20 days classes. I
Can you
made those
please
notes.
speak few
But you know, I
words?
then I speak
See,
one or two
even
lines.
if you speak something wrong, we don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, we
but
can't
you know,
find
I
it
lost
out.
touch because I had no one to speak to. But we know few words like, you know,
I know ni hao.
Ni
That's
hao.
that's
Ni hao
the
means-
extent of
Ni
my
hao
Chinese.
means
Hello,
hello.
namaste.
And like wo and how are you? You know, yeah.
Hao, okay.
Wo is
Oh,
wo and
you.
how. Yeah.
Okay.
You know, Ming Tian, and you know, there are a couple of things, but you have to learn Chinese to talk to us in Chinese. So
Yeah,
maybe
that's
then
why I'm learning, no? I'm
you're
asking
learning
you.
from someone who
Yeah.
doesn't know. Yeah.
ఓకే. ఫస్ట్ టైం మీరు జాకీ చాన్ గారిని కలిసినప్పుడు వాట్ వాజ్ యువర్ ఫీలింగ్?
Great. You know, we had. I was in Dubai, and the first day he landed, he called me for dinner, and we had dinner together. But I realized that, you know, he's a very humble guy, very grounded, and when you have actors on the same wavelength when you're shooting, so it's very easy for, you know, all of us to you know, come up with something very, very good. So for films it's very important because you spend so many hours, so many days, so many months with your co-stars, and you have to connect well. And we all connected with Jackie pretty well.
How is it working with him on sets?
The first time I met him, I couldn't even talk. I just looked at him starstruck and I just stared. Like literally he was there and I'm like, you know, like my voice wasn't even coming out. Because at the end of the day, I've grown up watching that man. I've grown up watching Russia. I've grown up watching even his Chinese films that he made, like Police Story and all. I've seen it on TV in India because he's such a global phenomenon that everybody knows him, has seen his work. So for me, I got to meet my real life hero, yeah. And it was fantastic. It was amazing.
వరల్డ్ సినిమాలో స్టంట్స్ చాలా మంది చేసిన జాకీ చాన్ స్పెషాలిటీ ఇస్ దట్ అంటే డూప్స్ తీసుకోరు. హీ హిమ్సెల్ఫ్ డస్ ద వెరీ రిస్కీ స్టంట్స్ అన్నీ చేసేస్తూ ఉంటారు. సో ఐ థింక్ ఆయన స్పెషాలిటీ అది. కానీ ఆయనతో స్క్రీన్ షేర్ చేసుకున్నప్పుడు మీరు దాన్ని కోపప్ అవ్వడం ఎలా అనిపించింది?
We had training for many months. You know, when we were shooting every day, we used to train with the Jackie Chan stunt team.
Whenever we had free time, we used to train.
Even off the sets, if someone else is shooting, we used to come out with all the stunt people. We used to train something, learn something. So all these things we used to do it, and it was, I would say, a training that used to happen for hours and hours every day. It's not that we really, you know, we were taking time out to train, but I think if we were not shooting, we were training. So it was like those two things we used to do in Beijing.
జాకీ చాన్ చేసిన 150 మూవీస్కి ప్రీవియస్గా చేసిన 150 మూవీస్కి కుంగ్ఫు యోగాకి డిఫరెన్స్ ఏంటి? వాట్ ఈస్ దట్?
I think it has me and Amyra in there. So
Oh
that's
my
that's the USP of the film. And it's a fun film. Like I said, Jackie is dancing for the first time. He's doing lots of action, and it's something special. There's something very earthy, very
Like it
very
takes
real
you back
about
to
it.
your childhood.
Yeah,
You know, remember those? We used to watch these kind of movies because even his last few movies, from Railroad Tigers to Skip Trace, they were all kind of serious. And even this has like a little bit of drama in it, but this is your typical old school, fun, energetic Jackie Chan movie.
సో సాంగ్ ఇండియన్ నెంబర్కి జాకీ చాన్ గారు డాన్స్ చేయడం అనేది ఇట్స్ ఫెంటాబులస్. అండ్ ఆయన డాన్స్ చేయడంలో కష్టపడ్డారా? బికాస్ వీ కెన్ సీ దట్ హీ డస్ ఇట్ విత్ సో మచ్ ఈజ్.
Yeah.
సో ఐ మీన్ అది
He did lots of rehearsals.
Okay.
He every day used to come and do rehearsals in Jaipur. He used to enjoy it. He used to have fun. And moreover, I would say dancing and fighting is kind of on the same platform. And
Same platform,
No,
okay.
I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
Because when if you talk about Jackie Chan fights, they're very very quick. They're very
Rhythmic.
light on their toes.
Yes.
They're very flexible. They are on the waist and all. So dancing is also a form of art. And when you enjoy it, it's not important whether you're perfect with your steps, but when you're enjoying, your face says that, boss, you're enjoying it. So that says it all.
అబౌట్ యువర్ క్యారెక్టర్ ఇన్ ద మూవీ?
My character's name is Rendall, and he's from India, and he believes that it's a treasure hunt. The whole movie is a treasure hunt, and Rendall believes that the whole treasure belongs to his ancestors, and that's why he wants it. And Jackie, who's an archaeologist in China, he's hunting for it, and
జాక్.
yeah.
Yeah.
And Amyra will tell her about her character. So how they all come on the same page and they hunt for it. And Amyra, you'll also tell that your family also.
Yeah, so basically our families in history apparently had a really bad clash, and ever since then our families became sworn enemies, and we both believe that this treasure in particular belongs to my family, and he believes it belongs to his. So that's where the conflict has come up, and that's the whole Indian history portion of it. That's why India is such an integral part to this movie, because it's based on Indian treasure. It's based on Indian mythology. So you're going to see a little bit of knowledge, but at the end of the day, good old fashioned.
దట్స్ వై వీ కెన్ సీ లార్డ్ శివ పెద్ద విగ్రహం చాలా బాగుంది అది.
Beautiful.
వాట్ ఈస్ దట్ పార్ట్ ఎంటైర్లీ? ఐ మీన్ ఇన్ ద
That's
స్క్రిప్ట్.
actually Buddha, the
Okay.
gold statue. That's
No,
what you're
one is
talking
Shiva
about.
also. One Shiva is also there. There's Buddha also. But one it's Shiva. We have Shiva
Oh,
also
okay, huh. Yeah.
in the trailers for this one.
Yeah, what is that in the script? I mean,
So that's a place where the whole treasure is there. So you have to see the film also. You can't reveal everything without actually paying for the ticket.
we love to watch it in
Yeah,
theaters,
yeah.
definitely. And మేము కొన్ని యానిమల్స్ కూడా చూసాము, డాగ్స్, స్నేక్స్, లయన్స్, ఎవ్రీథింగ్.
We have
ఆ
every
క్యారెక్టర్
animal.
ఏంటి?
Our director
Every-
really likes animals because we've got hyenas, we've got lions, we've got snakes.
It was
What?
camels.
Oh, we had camels too. I'm sorry, he got a horse and an eagle
Yeah.
also.
Yeah.
He got that.
హే, ఆ
So
షార్ట్
for-
సీరియస్లీ భలే ఉంది. డెజర్ట్ లో
Yeah.
యూ కమింగ్ ఆన్ ఎ వైట్ హార్స్ అండ్
Yeah.
ఈగల్.
Yeah.
ఈగల్, రైట్?
It's
No,
it's a falcon?
No, yeah, falcon.
It's a falcon.
Yeah, okay. That shot was
Yeah,
fantastic.
that's good.
So our director loves animals.
Okay.
Like PETA should totally sponsor this.
Tell us about the entire, working experience for the film.
The journey was phenomenal. It was like I would say, how 7-8 months of the whole shoot, finished. We never actually realized it, and now once we are through with the shoot, now we miss the whole fun we had in Beijing. Our struggle to get our Indian food. I'm a vegetarian, so Amyra is also a vegetarian. So it was a huge struggle for us to get our Indian food, and
Sonu actually learned though. He came first, and I think even when I had a problem with food in the beginning, because the Chinese people really, their staple diet is pork and beef, and I am bilkul vegetarian, as in I only eat egg.
Okay.
No meat, nothing.
It's like vegetarian. Okay.
Yeah, so I called Sonu. I remember my first question to him was like, Sonu, I'm a vegetarian. What do we do for food? So he's like, Baba, you don't worry. I'm coming on set, okay? So Sonu comes with this peti, this tanki, okay, of proper dal wala chana,
Really? Where did you get it
rajma,
from?
everything. And
I
then
got it from India.
Yeah.
Got a full suitcase.
so he actually learned. He got, and I mean a peti. I don't mean like a small little dabba. I mean the full bartan was there. It was kept in our room, and then his pot boy would make it for us. Be like, okay, Amyra, what do you want to eat today? Do you want rajma? Or do you want dal?
Oh.
And then like literally from Hamara hisab se, he would like take food and he would get food and he would ask us what we wanted to eat. And I was like, this is so nice, you know. Like it doesn't feel like China per se. It felt a little bit of home because our ghar ka khana aaya.
Wow. Jackie Chan garki kuda tinipinchara. Did you make him to have Indian spicy
I
masala
used
food?
to get lots of snacks and all, you know, those
Snacks, yes.
khakras and all.
I remember in Jaipur, the whole Chinese crew, bichare, they died after one day. Like, and you know, like, I understand because I really do believe that Indian food is genuinely meant for people like us who are used to it, because I love my spicy food. I need my, like, you know, that paneer makhan wala, and I need it spicy.
Okay.
But these guys, and they
was
the
tough
person-
for them, you
Yeah, and Jackie in the beginning, he was like, I can handle spicy and all, and then everybody was like, oh. And I remember Sonu warned them. He
Yeah.
did. He was like, listen, guys, don't act smart. You know, take it easy. No, first day they went so hard, and it was so funny. And then our stunt director, poor guy, he was just like, no, the stunt team teach you. I not teach you today. Okay.
Oh my god, they were so upset. Then difference in the performance wise, did you get, I mean, any new kind of style in performing the role for this film especially?
I think the styling of my character was done pretty nicely. You know, I got all my clothes made from India, and I took for the first schedule, and I was not sure, you know, because I was meeting them for the first time, and I never wanted them to realize that, you know, he got his own costumes, and you know.
Okay.
So then I tried their costumes. They were a little loose, or they were not what I wanted.
Okay.
So I said, you know, I've got few costumes. Should we try that? I said, yeah, please, we'll try them. When I started wearing them, they said, oh yeah, this is nice. Let's go ahead with. So then I did all my costumes from India.
Okay.
For one sequence for the Dubai thing, they wanted me masked.
Oh.
Because you see like a different side to me as well. So even I had the full jewelry mask made. At the end of the day, like when as an actor, if you take an interest in your character, if you really try to understand your character, I think you need to do all these things. I think, like as Sonu said, that the director himself liked his costumes more.
Wow.
I mean, ultimately, when you also have an imagination, it's good to have people who will like take up your opinions or at least see your suggestions. And then if you want to say yes or no, that's up to you.
Yeah, exactly. What is Indian cinema to Jackie Chan garu? Aina view enti? Aina చూస్తూ ఉంటారా?
Indian cinema to Jackie Chan is pure entertainment. Lots of dancing, lots of
Masti.
emotional moments, and lots
drama.
of masti, lots of drama.
Yeah.
And he loves Indian movies, and he always confesses on every stage and every platform that he wants to do Indian movies, and
Not just Indian, he wants to do the typical
Bollywood,
romantic
yeah.
Bollywood
Bollywood.
movies.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
He's
We
like,
would love to see that.
enough action, he said. He's like, now romance.
సో మీ సినిమాలు చూసారా జాకీ చాన్ గారు బిఫోర్?
he had seen Happy New Year.
సో ఈ సినిమా ఇప్పుడు ఇండియన్ సినిమాలో అంటే తెలుగు, ఇంగ్లీష్, హిందీ, తమిళ్ ఆల్ ది 4 లాంగ్వేజెస్లో రిలీజ్ అవుతుంది. సో వాట్ ఆర్ యూ ఎక్స్పెక్టింగ్ ఫ్రమ్ ది ఆడియన్స్?
Yeah, fingers crossed. The film is looking very good, and I'm sure, you know, entertainment has no language, whether it's Tamil, Telugu, Hindi, English. If the film is good, it'll do well, and we know the film is good, and it has to do well.
యా, పశుపతి డైలాగ్ గుర్తుందా మీకు?
Okay, Bummale, Vadala.
ఓ మై గాడ్, యూ స్టిల్ రిమెంబర్?
Of course, yes, yeah.
నేను అసలు గుర్తులేదు అంటారు అనుకున్నాను తెలుసా. సో ఎనీ ప్రాజెక్ట్ సైన్ చేశారా తెలుగులో మీరు ఇప్పుడు?
Telugu, no, I have got 2 offers, but I'm just, you know, going and speaking to them, and we are giving those final touches. Let's see if all falls in place. I'll be doing well.
ఎన్ని వర్కింగ్ డేస్ జరిగాయి మొత్తం సినిమా? హౌ మెనీ వర్కింగ్ డేస్?
Almost 110.
ఓకే.
110 days we completed the whole film. Yeah.
So we got to know that you are doing one more Chinese, I mean Indo-Chinese.
There's an Indo-Chinese film. I've completed it. Yeah.
You have completed it?
Yeah, yeah.
You're so quick.
Yeah, they are so quick. I just land on the sets.
So anything to say directly to the audience, Telugu audience?
Got a lot of fun, action, entertainment. It's for the young boys, kids, grandparents, parents, and for you. Just have fun, and I'm sure, you know, you'll enjoy as much as we enjoyed shooting for it. Enjoy. And Amyra, anything from your front?
Hi everyone. You're gonna love Kung Fu Yoga. It's your typical fun action adventure Jackie Chan movie. There's a lot of comedy in it, and this is one for the whole family. So do catch it, don't miss it, enjoy.
Thank
Very
you.
nice talking to you both.
Always
and
a
all the
pleasure.
best. Thank
Always
you.
a pleasure.
Please subscribe. Please do subscribe.
Please subscribe.
Please subscribe. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel.